Hello again, everybody. Keith here, back in the garage. I talked last video about wanting to get a tally of the amount of money I'd spent, the amount of weight we had saved, and getting it all listed out, figuring out exactly what I'd spent, and keeping on the budget. I want everybody to know exactly how I did this and exactly how you can do it. Now, I'm going to try to link videos of the build that I've done, where I saved the weight and where I spent the money. I'll try to put them on cards up here for everybody as I go along. Alright, so before I did the video here, I weighed the exhaust that I had cut off in a previous video, and I wanted to see what it weighed, so I went ahead and weighed it. Total, it was 43.6 pounds. That's crazy, but it was a dual setup all the way back to the 4-cylinder engine that was in here. She didn't need that, whatever, that's what they had, so somebody spent a lot of money on that, probably. 43.6 pounds. Also went ahead and weighed the Maxim Motorsports subframe connectors that I have back here. The whole kit. It's the full length subframe connectors with seat brackets. Altogether that weighed 24.4 pounds. You could probably do the math quicker than me, but I've already did it for you. That's 19.2 pounds saved over what we had already saved in previous videos here. That video will tell you also what we had before, and I'm going to tell you what we have now, which is 112.8 pounds of weight saved with everything installed that we have bought so far, which we'll start with now. Okay, this looks like a lot now that I wrote all this shit down. That's that's pretty funny. I'll kind of go through this, how I bought it and what I bought it for and what you might have paid if you bought it otherwise. So we'll start with the engine K-member mounts, intake, control arms, struts, coilovers, rack, harness, flywheel, manifold. All of this, which I'll highlight in black here, from, let's see, truck manifold to engine, I bought as a package. Sorry, I was eating a pin cap. I bought a package. I bought all this together at one time. I found a deal online. I searched the internet for quite a while to find what I wanted. Ended up paying $1,500 for all of this. So we'll put package here. And we'll put what we spent in red, because that's how you do cost in the real world. You do that in red. You do savings in black. That's when you say I'm back in the black. That means you're back in profit. Red is a loss. Obviously I took a loss buying all this shit, right? Exactly. So we had a cost of $1,500. And I'm a lefty too, so in case y'all didn't know, you know now. Alright, rear end in a previous, oh, by the way, this I will link up here. It's in the second video that we made, talking about what I had bought so far. That's before I had ever turned a single bolt on the whole car. I had bought this and everything it's connected to in a package deal. Alright, next we will have the rear end, rear control arms, and subframe connectors that I got. Alright, the rear end I actually got from a friend. I've been asking around, and he thought he may have had a rear end. Wasn't sure. Turns out he did. It's a rear end from a 1989 Turbo Coupe Thunderbird, which is a four-lug disc brake rear end that had a 373 in it. All right, well, that's gone. I don't have the 373 to go with it. All I had was the pinion that was in the top that I've taken out already. You can see the flange down there. I didn't have the gear set. So I have to go to the junkyard still, which I Another video, which we'll link up here, of me getting super pissed off at the junkyard because I didn't have the gear set I needed. But I did find it. So I'm going to try to get back there Saturday. Unless it's gone, I'll just be sad as shit. So that's why I wrote rear end, no gear here. That was a whopping $100. I've seen people online get these as cheap as 50 bucks. I've seen people pay 300. So I gotta tell you, I think 100 is a pretty good deal. All right, the rear control arms and subframe connectors I got from the same guy. I actually went to go buy the subframe connectors. He had a Fox body. He got out of the car business, decided he didn't want a car anymore, so he sold his parts to me. I went to buy the subframe connectors. I found these on Facebook Marketplace. While talking to him, I asked him, did he have any other parts he might want to get rid of? He said, I think I have some control arms back here, which were the rear control arms, the UPR control arms that I had in another video. We'll link that up here. By the way, I can only link 4. So I'll link 4, and at the end, I'll put 2 more there that you can see, that you can click on, so anyone who wants can look back. All right, so for that, I paid a whopping 50 bucks. Those subframe connectors are $200 online. These rear control arms are $300 new online. Come on, guys. Saved a bunch of money. Fuel cell. I just surfed Facebook Marketplace and I found that for 50 bucks. Come with a pump and 2 filters. Some other stuff. Fittings and whatnot. Sorry about that glare. But these lights are bright as hell. And the shifter, I found that on Facebook Marketplace for $50 also. So, alright, let's put what we would have spent. These engines, really, I mean, they go for anything. You can find them for 50 bucks, torn up. You can find them for $1,500 with 200,000 miles on them. So it's hard to say. So let's shoot for the middle. And let's say you would go to Pull Apart. Pull Apart charges about $450 for an LS with no accessories. So let's say $500. How about that? That K-member that's down there. It's expensive, y'all. It's 400 bucks. Ask me how I know. Because I priced this joker before I started. The mounts are $75 online. Intake, LS6 intake. Okay, this is where it's tricky. So this intake Bayer is $150 online. Alright, I got it with injectors, rails, throttle body, everything. So, shit, I don't even know what that's going to cost. Let's say $225. Just to shits and giggles. $225. $225. Front control arms. Those lower control arms are $139. Team Z. The strange struts are $330. Maximum Motorsports coilovers are 300 bucks. The Flaming River rack. Okay. Depending on which place you buy it from, the rack's more or less. But I'm going to put $210 here. Because where I looked, that's what it costs. The harness, you can find for $50 online. Flywheel, $25. Truck manifolds. There's one online about 2 miles from me for, I think, $75. Okay, there's one in Charlotte for 250 bucks. Let's say 75. How about that? Rear end, 50 to 300. Let's shoot in the middle and say 175. Rear control arms, I've already told you they were 300. Subframe connectors are 200. Fuel cell. Okay, on eBay, the same fuel cell that I've got, that I just bought, was $89 with no accessories. Add the accessories to it. What do you say, 125, 130 because of cheap Chinese stuff? Shifter. That quarter stick shifter that I bought, which is right here. It's brand new, never been installed. $289 online. Let's say you get a deal for $275. Okay, my math skills are subpar at best, and that's elementary math, but that's a shit ton of money. So I'm going to pause it and count this up real quick. All right, math complete. If you were to buy this stuff and get a good deal, quote unquote, buying new parts, some used parts, whatever, the grand total would be $3,409. I paid $1,500 plus that. $1,850. Come on. That's awesome, guys. You know what? I forgot one thing. It's $1,850 because there's one thing not on the list. I actually bought Moser axles too. Let me put that on here. Moser axles are, I'll put it over here. They're $249 for the four-cylinder ones. The four-lug ones that I bought. I already had the 1850 number because I counted this off camera. Ha! I wanted to be right. Still fucked it up. So I spent, it would have been $249. I spent $100 on them. 15 plus 100, 16, 17, 18, 50. $1,850 spent so far. Would have been $3,668. Okay, I think I did pretty well there, right? Not too bad. So, all right, now we can do what we've spent. What we've saved on weight, what we spent on weight. And I'll try to link some of those videos up too here in a second. All right, we'll do this a little quicker. Team Z's parts that I bought that was in the second video of the series. Feel free to click back to the second video of the series and look at it. All those parts, plus removing all the stuff from the engine bay, netted me 70 pounds. 0.3, you see. The exhaust that I just weighed that I cut off in a previous video, like video 5 or 6 maybe. It was just me tearing crap out. That was 43.6 pounds. It was super duper heavy. The bumper off the front up here, the crash bar. Okay, if I crash in this thing, I'll be going fast enough that's not going to matter anyway about that little bumper. It was 23.8 pounds. That's all I can think of for now that I've removed to save weight. There's other stuff, I'm sure, but I haven't really remembered it. And then I weighed the subframe connectors, like I just said a minute ago. This is added weight because they weren't on the car to begin with. They weighed 24.4. All right, that's what I've saved so far, 113.3. Not too bad considering that I wasn't exactly sure what I was getting into on the weight savings, and I haven't removed anything else from the car. It's all stock. The fuel tank I haven't counted because there's still fuel in it. And the fuel cell that I have, I've already weighed it, weighs 11 point something in a previous video. The bumper I will link up here in the other video, and the Team Z parts I've already linked, and the exhaust removal I'll try to link at the end. But clearly 113.3 saved is pretty damn good. I'll take that because that's about 1/10 of a second. As you can see, there's still lots more stuff to pull off this thing. All the interior, the sound deadening, wiring that doesn't need to be in there, the convertible top motor. I'm just going to manually open it and close it, I think. Be easier that way. The rear shocks are still on. I got to replace those. I haven't found any drag shocks yet. There's quite a few things I haven't bought yet that I've got to buy. I'll get to that when I get to that. That's not my main concern. Main concern is getting this thing rolling and getting it out the door over there so I can pressure wash it with the pressure washer that we've got now. It'll look a million times better then, and I think a lot of people would like to see it look better. I don't really care what it looks like. I kind of like the patina. I kind of like that it looks like shit. You know, the car is named Reba for a reason. It's red. It's going to be loud as shit. It's not the best looking thing, but then again, most Mustangs kind of look good, so you can't really say too much about it, just like Reba. She's a crazy ass redheaded woman. Can't really say too much to her because she's crazy. So name kind of stuck with me. I like it. Anyway, hope that helps everybody. We'll flip the camera back around here. All right. So I hope that helped everyone kind of get a grasp on what's going on, how much I've spent, how much you would have spent, how much I could have spent had I just been lazy and bought new parts and not tried a little bit. Just put a little bit of effort in. Like I said, there's plenty of parts I haven't purchased yet that I'm going to have to. Countless ones. I don't even want to think about it right now. I have to write a humongous list. And I really want to click off the parts that I want to do first in order. That way I can keep myself occupied with building the thing and not occupy my brain with, oh God, I got to spend so much more money. The goal is sub 5,000. If I can go sub 4,000, that'd be amazing. I don't think I'm going to get it though. After counting it up in my head the other night, doing what I said I didn't want to do, I think I'm going to be over that. I think I'm going to be around 5,000. That's fine because that's still what I was thinking to begin with, 5,000. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to get some work done on this thing. I'm going to call it a night for the night videoing. This video anyway. I'll link up 2 more videos over here. I always stick the pen too far out. Here and here. I'll try to put some text at the bottom sometime to give you a grasp if I can from now on. Sometimes I get to rattling off things and I don't type it. I just post it and post it and post it. And I like it that way because it's kind of raw and unedited. So anyway, more to come. Lots more to come. The interior's coming out. Everything's coming out. Till then, guys, we'll see you later. Peace. How'd I forget again? I do it every time. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Now, the videos are here. See you guys.